Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today is Monday, December 11th, and we're looking at the Euro USD. Alright, for starters, first things first, we would start on the monthly chart. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the points I've already put in place. Okay, and as far as the indicators are concerned, the indicators I have on my chart are as follows. You're gonna want to make sure you have these three moving averages. Okay, first one, it's going to be the 8. And instead of blue, the 8 is going to be red. Second moving average, 21. It is going to be blue. Third moving average, 55. We're going to make that white. Alright. Fellow group member pointed this 55 moving average out, and I'll show you how we're going to use that. Okay? There we have three moving averages. We have the 8, simple. And as a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and just remove all of these, and we'll actually add these all together. Insert, indicators, moving average, 55, exponential, white. Insert, indicators, moving average. We're going to change this one to 8. We're going to also change this color to red, and we're going to change method to simple. Insert, indicators, moving average, 21. Exponential, blue. Alright, so we have the three moving averages on there. Alright, now we're on the monthly chart. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our line chart. Okay, we're going to select our line chart, and we're going to zoom in just a little bit. Okay, and what we're looking for here on the monthly line chart is we're looking for the most recent point of resistance, which will be here. Okay, the most recent point of support, which will be here. Okay, now that is just the most recent level of support and resistance there. Okay, now let's take it a step back further. The second most recent point of support, second most recent point of resistance. Okay, so we got the first and second most recent point of support and resistance on this monthly time frame on the Euro USD. Okay, now let's go to the closest level of resistance to where price is now, other than the one we just marked off, which will be here. Level of resistance. It's resistance because it was pushed back down. Okay, now let's go to the uppermost recent level of support. which is here. And you want to be as accurate as possible. Okay, now let's go to our candles. Now we're back on our candles. Okay, so now let's zoom in. Let's go to the weekly chart. Alright, now we are looking at our weekly chart. We marked our levels of support and resistance for the monthly on our monthly time frame. On our weekly time frame, this is how we're reacting at those points. Alright. Now, once we've done what we need to do and we've done our work on the monthly time frame, we'll break down the weekly time frame as well. So now we're looking at the weekly time frame. We have our monthly support and resistance points placed in. We'll do the same thing to the weekly. Most recent is there. Second most recent. Here. I'm sorry. Most recent is here. And why do I say the most recent is here? Because you can see, excuse me, hold on. You can see this pivot right here. Okay, so we got one there. We'll put another one here. We will put another one here. We will put another one here. And now we'll go back to our candles. And we'll go to our daily. And now this is what we're looking at here. So of course now we've done our homework on the monthly and weekly, and that's really the only time frames we need to do our homework on as far as marking off our levels, because those are the levels we want to trade off. And we'll trade off those levels based on the patterns we are getting on the 4-hour time frame. We're going to follow the cycle on the 4-hour time frame. Also at these levels, we want to look at the patterns on the 1-hour time frame. No, no, that's just the Euro USD, excuse me. And this is the analysis that I have and the bias I have for it. Here we found some support here at the 1.177 level. I see we're going to come back up to at least the 1.18 level. And I have my target to take profit right above there. I do see a long-term trend setting and taking forth towards the 1.19, 1.2 level. We can see that here on the weekly time frame coming up in this level, especially if this whole candle is regained by the bears. I mean the bulls. Here on the monthly, I see if we get a close up here above in the 1.1800 level or higher, I definitely see further move to the upside. Now this is the Euro USD. As I said, I see a continued bullish run here on the Euro USD. Now let's break down the Aussie USD. I believe I have a trade in here as well. This is just a little tester account. Okay. Now, we're going to do the same thing to the Aussie USD. Indicators, moving average, 21, exponential, blue. Insert, indicators, moving average, 8. Simple. Red. Insert indicators, moving average, 55. Exponential. White. Okay. First things first. Monthly time frame. Line chart. Most recent level of resistance. Most recent level of support. Second most recent level of resistance. Second most recent level of support. Closest level of support. Closest level of support, sorry about that. closest level of resistance, weekly candles. Now this is what we're looking at. Let's go back to our lines. Let's do the same thing for the weekly. Support, resistance, support, resistance, closest level, price is here, closest level, basically not one. So we'll just stick to our candles, and this is what we get. Okay, now I also want to show you what these moving averages are actually used for. With these moving averages, as you can see, that price is going to be most closely related to the red, which is the 8 moving average. It's the closest moving average. The blue is the 21, and the 55 is the white. So, in correlation, as you see, when this red trigger crosses this blue, that is an indication in the trend. When in an uptrend, the blue and the red moving average are going to play support. In a downtrend, they're going to play resistance. Okay? So when you get these moving averages at these levels, once you've drawn them in, you can kind of get an idea of where price is actually heading. given the fact that this is coming off a most recent level of support here on the daily chart, as well as here on the weekly, I presume this level here at the 755 and the 760 being our next perceived target for the week here on this Aussie USD. So it's the Aussie USD and the Euro USD for the week, and here's the USD JPY. Let's go ahead and run through this. Which are monthly. We'll go ahead and hit our moving averages on the chart. Alright, so now we got our moving averages on our chart. We'll go to the line chart. Alright, we got most recent resistance, most recent support, second most recent support, resistance, resistance, weekly, support, support, we're gonna knock this resistance out right here, and this support out right here, and we're gonna go to our candles. And this is what we have. Here on the USD JPY, I see a potential breakdown of the 113,100 level, 113,200 level right in here. See a breakdown in here for the daily coming down towards the revisiting the 112.5 level right here. Now once we revisit this 112.5 level, at that time we should get a pattern indicate whether or not we're going long or going short. But for now we are going short to at least the 112.5 level. Then get it from a weekly standpoint. Here's the 112.5 level. We can see a good double top pattern here on the 4-hour chart. Again, here's the 112.5 level. So there we have 3 pairs broken down. We have the Euro USD, here. We have the Aussie USD here. And as far as the Aussie is concerned, I'll put a take profit here. Okay, we also have the USD JPY. I'll drop a take profit for that here. And here. And we'll let those ride. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, started this video. A few of you guys missed the call this morning. That's okay. Just make sure you tune in and watch this video for sure. So if you missed the calls, just make sure you are on. Top of the videos that are posted.